Welcome to our Africa Tech segment. Financial services have been reshaped to cater to evolving customer expectations of personalization and convenience through emerging technologies. Over the past few years, financial technologies have gained prominence in the Africa continent, especially in Nigeria. This, in the long run, has increased consumer adoption of fintech solutions and attracted numerous investments. Fintech has now become one of the most important subjects of discussion and also one of the most innovative and cost-effective technologies. Damilola Oyebayo, a technology innovation and fintech lawyer, joins us now via Skype to discuss the sustaining factors of fintech in the Nigerian market. Thank you for joining us.
Hi, thank you for having me on the show today.
Right. For the benefit of our viewers, do give us a brief overview of the Nigerian fintech market.
Right. So broadly, the Nigerian fintech market is made up of fintech companies, financial institutions, regulators, funding partners, mobile network operators, industry enablers like the incubators and accelerators, and then we also have the consumers. The primary regulator of the Nigerian fintech sector today, as we know, is the Central Bank of Nigeria. Most of the products in the market today are largely digital retail payments, and then we also have some payments along payment infrastructure, and then also lending. As of 2018, we had about over 200 fintech companies in Nigeria, and most of these companies are leveraging different innovative solutions to bring the financial services closer to the consumers.
Right. With what you have said, is the Nigerian tech ecosystem strong enough as a backbone for the fintech market? Does it offer potential?
Yes, I would say the tech ecosystem generally has grown exponentially in the past 4 or 5 years. While we still have some digital skills gap, but I think most of the private sector's participants have come in to put in place several measures to enable the development of competent skill set holders in the sector. So we have folks like Andela training developers and engineers. There's also the infrastructure gap, which is also a big issue. And of course, this also has significant impact on the adoption and growth of fintech generally. But also importantly is the access to funding and then appropriate regulation, then strategic partnerships. So, I mean, if we are able to sort all of these issues, I believe the tech ecosystem will be enough backbone to drive the growth of fintech generally.
Okay, some studies have predicted that by 2020, which is around the corner, consumers will need banking services, but they may not turn to a bank to get them. Now, this has brought about increased talks on unbundling financial services. What effects will this have on the financial services industry?
I think importantly, one of the drivers of fintech adoption in Nigeria is consumer experience, right? Consumers have become king, and whoever amongst the of course, will be the winner. And I think what this has done is basically 3 things. So one is the adoption, which is being driven at the traditional financial institutions level. So we're seeing more partnerships between the traditional financial institutions and also fintech companies. What that means is they have to be innovative because, again, users want financial services at very convenient ways. And beyond the partnership is also the regulation. So which means regulators like the CBN have to think of innovative ways of unbundling these financial services. So we have the growth of digital financial services in the sector today. And also, more importantly, is the partnerships. So we've got to have partnerships between the traditional financial institutions and also the telcos. Although, I mean, we've seen a few disputes in that regard in the past year. And we think, but again, all of this is important for the consumers because in the end, the biggest beneficiary will be the consumers. So yes, we hope to see more growth in that regard.
Right, Damilola Oyebayo, a technology, innovation and fintech lawyer. Thank you so much for joining us on our Africa Tech segment.
Thank you for having me.